or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny, and this is my awesome dad,
George.
Guys, today I made mayo cornbread. That you heard it right, mayo cornbread. I'll give you a peek at it here. Still a little warm. It's a little darker than I wanted to get it, but hey, sometimes life happens, right? Mayo cornbread. I got a video here. You're gonna see it here in a second, showing you how I put this cornbread together, and then me and Dad will be back to taste test it and let you know if it's any good or not. Okay guys, today I am gonna make cornbread, but in a different way, okay? I'm gonna explain this to you. There's been times where Dad has asked for cornbread and I haven't had either eggs or milk or buttermilk or any of those things, and I'm like, Dad, I can't make cornbread. I usually always have self-rising cornmeal mix in my pantry. And there's been times, like I said, when Dad's asked for cornbread and I didn't have something that I thought I needed to make a cornbread. Now, I saw a few random videos, I think on Facebook, and this scrolling through YouTube and stuff. I wish I could remember some of the people's names that said that this is possible, but I want to find out if it's BS or not. I'm going to make cornbread with self-rising cornmeal, mayo, and water. Is it possible? Have you made cornbread like that before? Let me know. I have never. And since Dad is the cornbread dude, I'm gonna make this, and me and Dad's gonna taste test it, okay? But before I start getting started here and showing you how to put this together, I want to bring up a very touchy subject. It's near and dear to my heart. With the government shutdown, okay, that we're going through, and the SNAPs benefits might be, the food benefits might be not available for November and maybe longer. I don't know what the whole gist of it is, but it scares me for people that have, families and have kids and they use the SNAPs benefits to feed their families, right? I just want everybody to have some empathy, okay? If you need SNAPs benefits to feed your family, it's a godsend. I've had to have it in my lifetime. Back in our time, it was called food stamps, right? We've had to use food stamps in my lifetime when I was a kid. Also, I've been through the tough times, the recession and all that stuff, and I didn't apply for food stamps or SNAPs, but I did go to like a food pantry a few times and get food because I just didn't have the money. By the time I paid the necessities of, rent and, utilities, just the bare necessities, no cable, no Wi-Fi, no things like that, I didn't have money for food. I had very little for food. And I had to go to food banks. So I just want to let you all know, if some of you are struggling, please remember there's food banks in a lot of areas. It doesn't have to be in your area. You might have to travel to another area, but you still can go get food at food banks. A lot of churches are doing dinners and stuff for free. I noticed a lot of churches are bumping up their free dinners and stuff. So I don't want anybody to go without. So know that there's help out there, food banks and such, and churches, and and if you have extra, guys, if you have extra, help somebody out. Help somebody out, even if they're just in your family. If we all help somebody out, that's a few less that need the help, right? So anyway, just have empathy for people that are going through that. It makes me very scared for everybody that depends on those SNAPs benefits to pay and get their food and stuff. So anyway, that's what we're going through the U.S., and it's very scary. So maybe this is something, if you don't have your SNAP benefits for November and you have some mayo in your refrigerator and you have some cornmeal mix, you have some city water. I use bottled water, but city water out of the tap, okay? I'm going to put a little sugar in it too, okay? But maybe this might be a cornbread that you can make because you don't have eggs or milk, okay? So anyway, let's get on to this. Let's see if we can make this cornbread, because I want to know if it's BS or not, okay? I got my trusty cast iron here. I buttered it up. It's all ready to put our cornmeal in. And I got my oven on 425 degrees, okay? So self-rising cornmeal mix is what I usually keep in my pantry, and I know I'm going to get this all over because I can see it on top. Once I flop open this, I'm going to try to push it down in. I don't want to wear half the cornmeal. I am going to go 2 cups. And this isn't precise. That's about how much I make in my cast iron. So there's 1 cup. Ooh. Two cups, okay. That's about how much I use in one of my cast iron pan that I got this size. Okay, now mayo. There was no measurement on this. All the people I've seen doing these videos, they did no measurement. I just saw the lady take 2 big, humongous scoops and put it in her cornmeal. So that's what we're going to do. There's 1 big one. 2 big ones. I am going to go just a little bit more. Now the reason why I was so interested on this is mayo has eggs and oil in it. So if you don't have eggs, oil, milk, okay, I don't know. We'll see. So you saw I put the mayo in there. I got like a tablespoon of sugar. Dad doesn't like sweet cornbread, but I always put just a tiny bit in there. He never complains about it, and it makes me enjoy it a little bit better. So we compromise, okay? He doesn't even know I put it in there half the time, okay? And then you want water. I don't know how much water. We're going to put some in. We're going to mix it up and see how thick, thin. If you've made cornbread a few times, you know about how thick or thin your cornbread stuff should be. I'm just making sure I get all the flour at the bottom of my bowl here. I don't want... It smells interesting with mayo. I smell mayo. Okay, I really do. It's about there, guys. It's just maybe a tad thick, so I'm going to put another splash of water. Oh, splashed it on the table. Okay. I think it's at the right consistency. I feel like cornbread's one of those things. It could be thick, it could be thin, it'll still turn out, okay? I used 1/3 of a bottle. So what is this, a 16 ounce? About 5-6 ounces of water. That's all I used. Let's get it in this pan. I am super interested to know if this is any good or not, because like I said, there's been times where Dad has asked for cornbread, and I'm like, I don't have any eggs, or I don't have any milk, or I don't have any oil, you know? I am going to cook this like I cook any normal cornbread. I always have a little bit of butter, so when it comes out of the oven, I am going to spread some butter on top of it. Let's get most of this mix out of here. Okay. Let me try not to drop this bowl. Need a handle on that bowl. It's going to even it out a little bit here on top. And there's my oven. Okay. Guys, it looks promising. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I do know I'm looking to see how long I normally cook my cornbread on my bag here. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes. On 425, I can tell you that. I'll let you know about how long I let it go. I think it's up to your preference. How crunchy you like it on the bottom, how crunchy you like it on the top. I think normally I go about 25 minutes. So anyway, once it's baked and cooled a little bit, once it's baked, I'll pull it out of the oven. I'll put a little bit of butter on it. I'll put a pat of butter and I'll just slide it around the top, get it all nice and buttery, okay? And then we're gonna let it cool down. And then Dad and I, excuse me, we'll be back to taste test it and let you know if it's any good or not. Okay, guys, like I said, that's how I put it together. We are ready to taste test this. And like I said, you know, there's been times where Dad's asked for cornbread and I didn't have something like eggs, milk, buttermilk, sometimes the oil, okay? So anyway, we're going to cut this and we're going to taste test this. What do you think about mayo cornbread, Dad?
I never heard of it before.
You never heard of it before?
No.
Okay, I'm going to cut this. I'm wondering if it's going to hold together because, yeah, I just cut into it and it feels like it's trying to fall apart. Yes, okay, it is. It's very crumbly. This might be a fail, guys. Dad, I don't know how we're going to do this because it's like, I'm just going to, wow. It falls apart. I can't even give you a piece. Here. I don't know what else to do. It's falling apart because there's no egg. There's no egg.
Okay.
It's just falling apart. We're going to taste test it though. Wow. I can't even.
It tastes okay.
It just is falling apart. It's disintegrating, guys. I don't know if you can see this or not. You lift it up and it look. Okay. Maybe if it cools down completely. Dad, you have to really get a hold of it because it's crumble. Crumble City. Why am I doing that? Okay. I kind of like the taste of it. It's a little salty. I think it's coming from the mayo. I don't know what to say about this, guys. I say I like the flavor of it. If I make this again, I'm going to put an egg in there. Maybe 2. Egg or 2. Okay? It's going to make the integrity of the cornbread hold together. Right now, it's just crumbling. It's edible. I think it'll be good when I make Dad's soup. I can still crumble it in the bottom of his soup, put a soup on it, and he's going to have that for lunch. I think that it tastes good enough for like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just not, the integrity is not like as a piece of cornbread like you pick up. Here, you want a napkin first? I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
There's nothing holding it together. I like the flavor of it though. The mayo gives it a little extra, kind of like a buttermilk flavor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gives it like a buttermilk flavor. Gives it a little extra saltiness. Yeah. I would make it this way again. I would. I recommend you, if you make it, you want to try the mayo flavored cornbread. I recommend it. It's a different take on cornbread, but you definitely have to add egg to it. You got to add egg to it to make it hold together. This is just a crumbly, you can see it, right? It's just crumbly. It just, you pick it up and it's just, I just want you guys to see that. It's very, very crumbly. So yeah, I think add 1 egg at least into the batter. I would probably do 2. Okay. And if you like your cornbread to be a little sweeter, the mayo does have a little saltiness to it, so it's a little saltier than I would like. I would probably add a little bit more sugar than you normally do. Okay. But other than that, I think this is passable. I think I can heat up a bowl. Yeah.
Cornbread.
Just put it down in the bottom of your bowl like you normally eat it and put your soup on top of it. Yeah. It's a crumbly cornbread. We could still eat it. It's not, throwawayable. But it definitely, if you like your cornbread to hold together where you can take a square out or a triangle out, put some butter on it and hold it and eat it, you definitely need some eggs in it. That's it. But anyway, I guess it's time for me to heat you up some soup. Okay, guys, I was just trying something. You don't know unless you try, right? You don't know. Definitely an egg or two. I like the taste that buttermilk or that mayo brings, though.
Yeah.
Like the taste of it.
Yeah, it's very different than the cornbread.
It's not different than your normal cornbread. Not,
No.
yeah, with the taste wise. I kind of like the taste of this, so I might do a redemption video. Okay, here in the next few days, and add an egg or two, and let you show the what an egg or two could do to the consistency of this, and then I can go from there and let you know how to make it better. But if you like crumbly cornbread, if you like crumbly cornbread that you can like put some milk on it and eat it, you can definitely do it this way. If we were in dire needs of Dad was really wanting cornbread for his soup, you could definitely make it this way. It's just going to be really crumbly. It's not going to be the cornbread you could pick up and eat, like easily. So anyway, like I said, here in a couple days, watch out for that. I think I will. I'll do that same exact method that you seen me mix it together, but I'm going to add a couple eggs to it and just see what it does to the structure of the cornbread, okay? But anyway, I think that's it. I think we should let these guys go. You ready to let them go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, what score would you give this out of flavor of this?
Hey,
Out of 10?
90.
A 9?
9.
9 out of 10. Guys, the flavor of it, I would give it like a 9 out of 10. I think Dad's right. If it had more structural integrity, I like the flavor of it a lot. I would possibly give it a 10. We'll see. When I do a redemption video and add egg to it, we'll see if it is a 10 then, okay? So anyway, let's let them go now, Daddy.
Yes.
Okay, guys. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day.
A great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless you all.
Yes, guys. God bless. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.